just gonna have to deal with my leg. Okay, y'all. Welcome to a very, very weird Fandom Friday. Not a joyful Fandom Friday as it should be.
No.
We should be celebrating and we should be jumping for joy and congratulations. But instead, we're spending way too many hours on hate. Hate is like the topic of every Fandom Friday anymore. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This is not what we signed up for. I played Promise, a little bit of it, half of it, the beginning, for a reason. If you weren't here in 2014, 2015, you feel our pain right now. Only we lost 3 members then. And the hate that came then was coming from the same people it's coming from now. I'm sorry. And if anybody gets offended, let me know, because I usually offend y'all anyway. Carries, KXLs, Korean XLs, they're a bit ridiculous. They have been. They have been. Long before XO started, they have been. Back in Suju, Shiny.
Hey, Bugs.
Korean fans, they think they own the idols. Unfortunately, you don't. And also, unfortunately, International XOLs, guys, there's a link posted on Twitter. Click it. You can join us and get your word heard. I wrote an article today for All K-Pop, and I sent that to him. It has yet to be approved or denied. I've been doing a lot of research legally. If there's anything we can do, guess what that answer is? From here, just what we're doing. Just what we're doing. We can do some fundraising and send it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a fundraiser for, I don't read Korean, so I'm going to give you the at EX9 _ What did they change it to? It was retweet. Now it's something else.
I
Union.
can't remember.
X9_union.
Excuse me.
We have teamed up. Hey, Miss Bell.
No, this is the 15-year-old outdoor one.
All I saw was the tail.
This is Krabby.
Krabby Pants. Yes. We're teaming up with them to help protect Kim Jong-dae, our Chen, our shining light, our vocalist. They're the only Korean fan site that is doing anything. This XOL Ace Cafe, guys, stop engaging.
XOL Ace Cafe or something like that. Yes.
Yeah. Stop engaging with them.
Yeah.
Stop. Because all you're doing is keeping them active. We're reporting them 20 to 30 times an hour. Yeah. But when you interact with them, it gives them leverage. It gives them leverage to stay active.
Call out Twitter. I did.
We really
I have a post. I made a post tonight and called Twitter out for it. I did not include the name in the tweet. However, I did put a picture on there. Also, people are suggesting go after the followers because there are a lot of fake followers that are.
I put that in the Crusaders last night.
Yep, a lot of people are saying that today.
Last night to go after the followers. Guys, they have over 4,000 followers now.
In 2 days.
That's 4,000 fake XOLs.
Yeah, in 2 days.
2 days.
We have been doing this for 2 days ever since that petition hit the ACE account. Yeah, we've been battling them ever since.
And also, guys, that big protest they're scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know who they're going to protest to, because supposedly it's outside the SM building.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody there. SM Entertainment does not work on the weekends. So I don't know who they're protesting to. It's basically a waste of time, and they're trying to show strength for nothing.
And they're also trying to get media attention, which they have been, unfortunately.
Yes, they have gotten their media attention. Yes. If anybody listening knows a media outlet that will listen to our side, send it to me. I have no problems talking. Y'all know that. I have no problems talking. I spent 2 hours doing an article. Oh, it's really it's at the coaxial? Okay, well. Still, they're not going to get the fanfare they're looking for. They're not. Please don't think that we can send anything to them from here. It's not legal. It's not binding. It's a waste of time. And even to send it to them, we would need to know their first and last name and their address, which we don't have. So there's not much we can do from here. Since the Crusaders started, I have been looking up legal reasons, legal things that we can do. This was long before Jong-dae's announcement. So trust me when I tell you, there's not much we can do from here. We can get our voices heard. We can. But just as, 10 minutes ago, we gave you guys an opportunity to jump on this live and be heard. And nobody has yet to do that, okay? So if you guys want to be heard, you have to do something. Engaging under tweets is not helping. It's not doing something. Get with Chen Union. Chen Global Union. EX9_union. Hit up those two if you guys want to do something. They have projects planned that we are invited to be involved with, and we are going to as Radio XOLs. I have a really, really good friend on Facebook, and she is probably the biggest dandy I've ever seen. Okay, she worships the ground he walks on. I can't even tell you how heartbroken she is, but let me tell you, this girl is going at it. She's calling out anybody and everybody that even breathes wrong in his direction. Um, I swear, if we could raise the money to go to South Korea, I got a couple girls that are ready to throw hands. Um, and a mama that wouldn't mind either. But we need to protect EXO. My boss was messaging me as I just finally got out of work. Yes, George, I know. Okay. So it's rough when your boss coddles you. It is really rough. But back what I was saying. Do not engage. Do not. And I'm sorry that really big Korean fan base isn't doing anything. Seriously. And their tweet, their statement sounds an awful lot like the anti-statement. SM already made a statement. They've already took their stand. They've already said what they're going to do. Should they do more? What are they going to do without names? You know, if these people show up at the protest, bet and believe that their names will be gotten. Okay? You cannot sue an act. You cannot arrest an act. Okay? SM doesn't have that information. You know, unfortunately, all the antis have more information than SM does because they have each other's information. Can they shut them down on Ace? They can. But you know that old saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Okay. The minute they shut that down, they don't know what their next move is going to be. Because these people want media attention. They're blabbing it everywhere what they're doing. And just FYI, I did file paperwork today. They're collecting donations. They're collecting money. That is against the law unless you are a registered nonprofit organization, even in the country of South Korea. So what they are doing is against the law. Not only that, cyberbullying is against the law in South Korea. I know everybody thinks that all these suicides caused by cyberbullying go unnoticed. They do not. They do not. December 3rd, right after Hera and Suli, they toughened the laws on cyberbullying.
Yep.
So, guys, if you're in or near South Korea, you guys are the ones that can report it. We can't report it from here. We have nothing to go by. So you guys can report it from there. You report it to the police department, any local police department in South Korea near Seoul. They will find the IP address. They will get to it. They'll get the names. Should SM be doing it? As a business, on a business side, yes and no. I mean, they stated their position. They're standing behind Chen, and he is going to continue with all his activities. So in their perspective, you guys are just spouting off at the mouth. That's the way they're looking at it. I don't know if y'all saw the post from KXL saying that they spend 40,000 wands on EXO, so we need to shut up. I commented on that.
I remember. It was a good one yesterday.
150,000 won is just for the Obsession Trio. Okay, that's just for an international EXO to get the Obsession Trio.
Yep.
Now, that's not counting all the versions of Tempo and all the versions of every other album. That's not including any other merch. Season's greetings, light sticks, anything like that.
DVDs, concert videos.
Concert videos. The cute little things that SM puts out for birthdays. Those cute little jewelry. Ace memberships.
Ace
memberships. You guys pay $25 our dollars in Korea for an Ace membership. It cost us $67.
Yeah, every year.
And that's just for something over the internet. You get a little welcome box, but you guys get it too. Anything we want, XO, costs a lot of money. And
Yep.
I'm not even gonna I don't know the exact dollar amount, but why don't you take 10,000 USD and transfer that to Juan? And that's how much I've spent out of pocket for Radio XOs. That's an approximate figure because I'm too scared to add it up for real. Way too scared. I've had to get a couple loans and other things. Admins have had to chip in recently to help cover costs. If you type in radioxos.org, our website, it's not going to come up because it needs to be paid for. We don't get donations. We don't get outside help. We don't ask for it. We don't beg for it. We'll put a link up. If you give, that's great. If you don't, we figure it out. But the point is, we don't feel we own anybody. We don't feel like we own anybody just because we spend more money. We do it for the love of XO. I mean, I know that's what I do it for. I know what that's Admin Joy does it for, as that same reason. You know, it's for the love of XO. I don't get where you guys think you're entitled to any more than that. Because you're not. You're not entitled. There's no entitlement just because you're in the same country and you're the same nationality. There's none.
That's kind of like if we were to ask, say, Leonard Skinner. We own them after all these years. In America, we have a group that is very well loved, well known, named Leonard Skinner. And this first thing that came to my head, we don't own them. If they wanted, they all have children, they've got grandchildren, and they still sell out every single venue they go to. Why? Because we know where we're at. We know the line. We don't cross it. We are fans. That's it.
That is all we are.
Maybe, maybe us international XOs, a lot of people get upset with us because we're saying things like this. But we look outside the box, inside. And most of this world, most of international XOLs, they know the line. They know not to cross it from fan to fantasy. Most of us. So that's why we are a lot louder than I think KXOLs expected us to be. I don't think they expected the attention that we were giving and still giving. And we might not see what they see every day, or we will see what they see maybe several hours or a day later, but we still see what goes on. We still have people over there who are in the same process of thinking and mindset as we are, and if you guys think about it, how quiet has the members been? How quiet has everybody been? Yes, we're getting a lot of content from Suho. I mean, not Suho, sorry. Still always on the brain. But for Sehun. He always does this when there is attention that's not good brought to the guys. He's been doing a lot. But Trish, did you see the video clip today for Schumann?
Armin Saki snubbing them.
Snubbed. Have you seen it? If you haven't, we've got to get it out there just to show people. But that,
we'll
to
post
me,
it. We don't need anybody's permission to post controversial stuff because we don't belong to anybody. We will keep radio that way. And when I say that we have joined up with, that means for a project. We don't join together with any fan base. Reason being, because guys, I don't have a problem calling them out. I don't. I won't call them out by name, but just like in this situation, the guilty reveal themselves.
Sorry.
He is mad at you.
No, he's a crabby old. He's okay. Real quick, guys, just not to take a side street, but explaining this cat. He's 15 years old. He's my outdoor cat. He got up in the tire well of my husband's truck Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon, went to work with my husband, stayed in the bed of this truck for 12 hours. We had to go pull him out. We had to physically go up, and I've got sores all over me from doing it. But we had to physically go up inside the truck, underneath the truck, and grab this cat out. So he's really sore. He doesn't know if he wants in or out, but he's really crabby. So if you hear the cat growling, like now, please ignore him. So anyway, that's the story about the cat.
Us and our cat stories. It's a good thing we don't have anything else to do with
No,
animals. Guys, so really, it's a fine line. It's a fine line between reality and delusion. Apparently, if you are within 100 miles of your idol, that line is even thinner. Stop and think. I read a thing that somebody tried to make sense of it, that KX souls are not upset about John Day getting married. They're not upset about him having a baby. They're upset that he ruined EXO's image.
Oh gosh.
Whose image did he ruin? Because the way I look at it, there's still 9 homo guys. John Day is considered, he's considered the sweetest, nicest one out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And really ask any of them, they'll tell you that. They've said it on many talk shows, reality shows, interviews, whatever. So whose image did he ruin? Because seriously, where I'm from, and in
This
my
is
family,
nothing.
and he's almost 30. He's got to go 2 years in the military. What do you guys think he does at night? What do you guys really think they do at night? Do you think they sit there and pine over you? You are delusional. Seriously delusional. I pray every day that Jong-in has a girlfriend that he can cuddle up with at night and that can make him food. He really needs a cheeseburger. And I am probably one of the largest Aragams there is. We have 17. No, we've done a few. We have 16, I think, in our admin group chat. They're not all admins, but they have a reason for being there. We have 16 in our group chat. I am the only Aragam, if that tells you anything. I am a very large Aragam, and I protect Kim Jong-un with my life.
Yep.
So which I also do for the rest of EXO, because I'm not a solo stan either. But guys, don't be delusional. I'll almost bet the radio station that they have girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
I'll almost bet the radio station. So stop being delusional. You know, we didn't hear it from Dispatch. We didn't hear it from SM. John Day decided to tell us himself.
Yep.
So that he could be the one to let us know what was going on in his personal life.
Do you remember back on New Year's Eve how the entire Twitter world went nuts because they mentioned EXO in Dispatch?
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember how everybody was so scared? Can you imagine what this is actually, and this has been on my mind all day today, you know, thinking about the fallout that KXOLs and maybe even some IXOLs, what is this going to do to K-pop in general? You have this one well-respected, well-loved, controversy-free, which is very rare, group. And you've got the fandom doing this.
Their own fans.
Yeah, every group, every artist, every idol that is involved in K-pop, do you think they're going to say anything? If nothing else, we're going to start seeing them withdraw from fan supports.
Oh, yeah.
You know, K-pop is built to make you fall in love with them. It is a business. EXO is different in a way because EXO does have... Oh, my gosh. XO is actually different because they do have a more personal relationship with them, with the fans. But it's business at the end of the day. You have the stage personas. We have Kai, we have Nini, and we have Jin. Where there's a separation of these guys on stage and off stage. When we have Kai, we're all crazy because of his performances. When he is Jin, he's very insecure. He's admitted the mental health problems he's having. So you've got to figure out, there's that line we've been talking about this evening. Where do you draw the line between Chin and John Day? You have to. If you don't, then you are going to suffer from it. And actually, K-pop as a whole is going to start collapsing. And it's going to be because of fans being delusional, and that's been on my mind all day,
I know we haven't retweeted them, but we need to. American journalists, guys, American journalists are going absolutely nuts over this hate and this craziness.
Yeah.
They have been fighting our cause. American journalists have been fighting our cause.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Jeff Benjamin, guys, because that man's ridiculous.
All right. You said you weren't going to call that full name. You were only going to do initials.
Oh, well, it's him, so I don't care. But they have been, fighting our battle from within. In America, K-pop is considered candy pop. You guys don't even know. I say it all the time about the girl groups. It's candy shop pop.
Yeah.
It's nothing that American journalists really want to cover because it's so much different. But we have our allies. They're being vocal on Twitter today. Yes, Tamar wrote one. There's like three other ones. That have wrote, how they have no clue. We don't. International X-Holes, and I'm not just talking about American X-Holes. Philippines, all international X-Holes. We all feel the same way for the most part. The Philippines is an extremely Catholic country. You don't see them going crazy against it. I get child out of wedlock, hope, getting pregnant out of wedlock, that's really against culture there. But South Korea in its whole entirety, I was researching it today. As I said, I do a lot of research. They've gone forward. They have forward progress. So this is just pure hate. This has nothing to do with cultural. Okay, this has nothing to do with the difference in culture. If that was the case over here in America, I'd been outcast, castered, whatever they do to them. All three of my kids were out of wedlock. So, it happens. It's not something that we should even judge.
It's not our business what happens behind that door. It really isn't.
Do we know, what her medical condition is? I had 3 kids out of wedlock because I couldn't take birth control. I'm allergic to it. So, we don't know the facts as to what exactly happened. We don't really 100%
I don't want to
know. We don't really 100% know that they're not already married. We don't know that. Because the way that this fandom has started to act, why would they tell us no?
Right. They're shutting
down.
Open
up anymore. They're not. There was a little clip saying how Suho was visibly shook and nervous.
Yeah, he was.
During his performance in his musical because of this nonsense. And why would anybody blame him? What did he do? Hold the light? You guys are ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I'm going to blame the pharmaceutical companies because I think I'm going to sue them. That's what I'll do. Because I had to have my child out of wedlock because I'm allergic to their products. That's how ridiculous you guys sound. Really. That is. I have seen, and then try with your little shenanigans with your fake tweets, fake support tweets, because we don't know. And Google
Oh,
Translate is not our friend. Okay.
wow.
So, do you know how low that makes you?
Oh my gosh. The trip, the international XLLs. Oh my gosh. That was
That,
so low.
that makes you guys lower than rats. Okay.
It does.
It makes you guys lower than rats. And speaking of other fandoms, we have had so much support from the other fandoms
Oh, I know.
that, I saw a tweet that it's not the big fan bases. Guys, stop being so concerned about fan bases.
No.
For real. For real. Message your local fan base and ask them how many times they've reported XOLA's Cafe. Seriously. I'll bet you they don't even know if they have. Because they're busy. They're busy behind the scenes doing other things. So don't worry about big fan bases. They're worrying about the other stuff that has to be worried about. Exo Global. We're still in the middle of voting. We're still
Yeah.
in the middle of trying to get streaming up. We're still in the middle of a lot of other things. Those things they have to concern themselves with. They receive donations to concern themselves with this. Not that they haven't made the most beautiful statement in support of John Day. If you haven't read it, go to their site and read it. It's a pinned tweet. You have to scroll down to get the translation.
I mean, when Global XO fan base comes out of rest, the day the news hits and the day the hate started, we are all on top of it. I mean, we made a statement within several hours of the announcement.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of relying on the big groups, instead of relying on people like us, fight,
Just keep fighting.
retweet. You've got to fight, because if you don't do it yourself, who's going to do it? I mean, our admins, we have our own personal lives as well. But we sat there for hours for the past several days, reporting, tweeting, encouraging you guys. And we're going to keep doing that, because that's what we're here for. But we need you to help us out, to help them out. So, what can we do? Do what we're doing now. Just keep posting positive.
This
Let's
is what
have,
we got to be doing.
yeah.
This is just one of them. We received your 7 reports in the last hour. And then you go down here again, and you received your 4 reports in the past hour.
Yep. I had 14 last hour, and there were all of that.
Yeah, I had the 11. I just had to break them up because I was at work.
Yeah.
But guys, please, really, seriously, don't wait for somebody to tell you to do it. If you even open your timeline, you see everybody's doing it. Report. The only thing I'm going to ask that you make sure you find your fan base for is hashtags. Is the hashtags. Not XO because they're not posting them. XO9 Union and XO Global. Chaniol Global. Seihan Global. I've seen them on all of theirs today. Unfortunately, radio's blocked from a lot of fan bases, so I couldn't tell you too many more.
No.
But okay. Find a fan base, see their hashtags. That's the only thing I want you to double check. And when I tell you in our admin group chat, we're even double and triple checking them.
We have translations. Yeah. We've got several different apps for translating, and we check every single one of those apps to double check, triple check, and even I think we've checked. I think each one of us has some sort of translation app, so we compare our translations with each other and go, okay, this is real, or oh no, we can't use this one. But right. Yes, we all have translation apps. Just to let you guys know.
Yeah, if anybody speaks Korean, reads Korean, understands Korean, wants to be an admin, just to translate, you ain't got to post. You ain't got to do nothing. Just
Yeah.
translate for us. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Um, I started the course. Coursera has a perfect, beautiful, free Learn Korean course. I've started it like 6 times. But squirrels, apparently
Mm,
there aren't any in Korea.
right.
I don't know. I don't know. Because I squirrel and things go. And I still have my notes somewhere. Somewhere I do. Anyway, enough on that because I get very upset every time I do hear about it, talk about it, see about it. But guys, like I said at the top of this, we invited y'all to come on and get your voice heard. You've been invited. Um, I don't know why nobody wanted to join, but
Maybe they just scared to show their face. You don't have to show your face, guys.
you don't have to. You can cover it.
You can put the blank wall like this and just talk. That's all you have to do. Blank wall.
Yeah, blank wall. Um, I'm obviously I put my ugly mug on here all the time.
And she's
Almost
got
every
me
day.
convinced to do it.
Every day. Almost every day. Um, Admin Joy doesn't have a choice in the matter because somebody has to be my conscience. Somebody has to shut me up.
Oh, we've had a busy week of that.
Yeah, when I go live on the radios every day, guys. Well, not today because we're doing Fandom Friday. I totally forgot we were supposed to start the top 10 at 10 this week.
Oh, that's right.
And you guys voted for it on Fridays. So I'm assuming you're sick of looking at us. I don't know. But this is when you guys voted for it. So we might try to figure out how to do it in the live. Or go live after.
We
Because
should do it after.
pumped. We're still pumped after we get off here.
Oh my gosh. It takes
After
me
we're done
hours
here,
to
we're
get
still
down.
pumped. It's not like we can go to bed. And I went back to work and I work nights. So I got out early tonight because I'm not supposed to be scheduled on Fridays. But like I said, my boss is like, I don't know. He hovers. He's like my mother. Actually, he's
Aw.
worse than my mother. He is. He'll put it on my schedule when I'm supposed to work. And then in the morning, because he works nights as well, in the morning when he wakes up, he texts me and asks me if I'm okay. How are you feeling today? Do you know what your schedule is? Uh-huh. I'm fine. I'll be at work. So every day. And I'm helping train new people because I'm still on the naughty list. So I'm helping train a couple of new employees. And they're like, they started work early yesterday. We weren't even scheduled. And I get there and they're like, what time were we supposed to be here? I said 7 my time, which is Eastern. I said 7 o'clock. Oh, we've been here since 5. Why? Who told you to? And they're like, well, nobody told us different. Okay, number 1, if you're confused, reach out. Number 2, George didn't text you all because he texts me every day. Couple times. Few times. He's still messaging me now, and I left work an hour ago, and he's still messaging me. So he's also going to be watching this later. So shout out to you, George. Love you. Thanks for coddling me.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my youngest. My youngest is hand signing what he's going to do for the night, and I'm like, what? Just tell me, what are you going to do?
He's going to play video games.
Oh no, you just did not do that. Sorry, he's my college student. He just came home for the night, so you just did not do that to me. You just, after I did that for you, I made him a pot of coffee, and then he does this to me. Really? Really? Oh, even worse. I'm going to actually turn the camera on you if you keep that up. It's a threat.
Do it. Do it.
Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it.
Double dog dare
Oh,
ya.
do that again, because that's you know what? That's an XO move. Sorry. He does not like
Hey,
it.
it's fine. It's fine. It lightens the mood.
You're
This
indifferent.
one people. This is the us people like to watch. So
We do need some laughter, and of course he comes home and he's my comic relief. So
yeah, he needs to finish my little quip, my thing,
wait, hold on.
my
Hold on.
chibi.
Oh, you were supposed to finish something for Miss Trish.
What was it?
Oh,
Did he forget?
forgot.
Was it
That's okay. We haven't met in person.
Yes.
I'm easy to forget if you haven't met me yet.
You told me that I didn't need to worry about that anymore since she got the design on the t-shirt.
Ah.
If you had misinformation, then I'll gladly start working on it again.
Can you hear him?
I can hear him.
She heard you.
That's fine.
Oh. Okay, so what do you want him to do?
I would really appreciate it if you would finish that for me.
This is what she's like. Yes, please. In your spare time.
After the podcast is done, have her send you a message and we'll discuss it after that. I think I'm interrupting enough.
You're not interrupting anything. You've actually did good. You've done good.
Yes, it was a happy interruption.
We needed that interruption. So we did.
Happy interruption.
Because
Guys, if it's cooler somewhere than Florida, I need to move. I'm sweating. I'm so sick of sweating.
I'm wearing long sleeves.
I know, it's January. I should be too. But it's 82 degrees.
It's supposed to be 48 here Monday.
Yeah, we have a cold front coming one day. I know what they look like.
But y'all don't.
Y'all don't. Okay, so we do have a couple other things I'd like to cover.
Sorry, I had to do it.
You're good, because I needed the squirrel moment to get my mind off Chen. Guys.
What?
We need support from y'all.
I got busted.
We are becoming. I mean, now we're WEXO. We are not Radio XOs. We are WEXO. Okay. Station 2 is Radio XOs. It is legal. It is binding. It is now our name. We are WEXO. Our listener count has gone down. Our followers keep going up, but our listeners are going down. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why at all. But I need assistance on figuring that out. Hey, beautiful, you want to say hi to Joy?
Huh? Oh, Jordan?
Yeah, she's
Jordan.
wandering around the kitchen. Okay, really
can't.
quick. Yeah, really quick. That's it. Don't. That's far enough.
Okay,
Back
go.
out of the camera a little bit.
Move. Hi, Jordan.
Out of
Move.
the camera a little
Move.
bit. Okay, now.
Move, Jordan. No, out of the picture.
Before we couldn't get her in it. Now say hi to Joy.
Hi.
Go away. Go away.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
She's just looking. She's saying
You're
hi.
hungry?
My daughter.
So get something to eat.
Get yourself a bag of chips.
I told her to get her this weekend. I don't know why this child thinks I can get to a grocery store. I just spent $20 on a pack of cigarettes, an ice cream sandwich, and a little pint of ice cream at the little store up the road. I didn't even go. I had to send somebody, so it cost me money to send them. Ridiculous. He never brings me a receipt, so I don't know if that's exactly how it was.
Hold on a second. I got to cover up this mic. Where are you going?
So anyway, guys, listen. I'm going to soapbox again for a minute. I'm actually not going to soapbox. I'm going to pray.
Okay, sorry.
WEXO has a group chat. We have a team. They're called Stop the Hate Crusaders. I know you guys keep hearing me talk about them. I have to brag about them once again. Once again. Because you know what? You know how hard it must be? Because, I mean, to me, it doesn't bother me as bad. But these guys are all younger. They're reporting their mutuals. They're reporting some people that just 3 days ago they were having a conversation with. And now they're reporting them. Because that's what we do. You know, we don't care. We don't care what you said 2 weeks ago. We care about the hate you're spreading now.
Yep.
You may have been the biggest dandy on Twitter 2 weeks ago, but now you're nothing but an anti. That is all you are. That's what you are now. When this whole thing blows over, which I'm praying it does very soon, what are you guys all gonna do? Try to come back and be like, "Oh, I didn't mean it." That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All the fan sites, 25 John Day fan sites
Yep.
shut down
Within hours.
within
We're not
hours.
even talking a full 24 hours. We're talking like in 2 to 3 hours.
You guys are ridiculous.
It was
I'll call
horrible.
y'all out. I was gonna post them all on the screen. I was. But I lost the tweet. I bookmarked it, but I lost it. Now my multis, where are y'all at? A-Tinies need our help. A-Tinies are defending Young Day. They need our help. There is one final day in a rookie category, which XO is not nominated. We're not even nominated in any of the award categories.
Yep.
We're gonna post it on radio. They need our help to vote. They need our help to vote. It takes like 30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds. They're in first place, but they want to increase their gap. So if anybody's got a couple seconds to spare after this live, when we get the vote posted on WEXO. And guys, we need to stop using Radio XLs. I keep saying it, and it's against the rules. It's against the rules now. We are WEXO. We have new logos. We have new banners. They haven't been put up yet, I don't think. And our designers
No, we're waiting.
be
I think-
angry.
Yeah, I think with everything that's been going on, I think we've put a lot of our projects, individual projects, the admins have put everything to the side because
Yeah, we haven't done nothing. It's everything.
we haven't gotten anything done this week. It's all been. I will text Trish because she's working different hours. I will text her 911 because something has popped up. Or she'll text me and she'll say, "You need to get on. We got to start scrambling." So we've been on pretty much call per se. Everybody's been on Twitter, even if they're not posting or on duty. Everybody has been on Twitter this week and Instagram and Facebook and the fan club.
Liz, and however.
Yeah.
Yeah. Admin and Kita. I know you guys have seen her post. She is new. She is one of our new admins. We got a couple more, but unfortunately, the John Day incident has kind of put a halt on their training. We weren't 100% sure if Ankita was ready for something like this to happen for posting. And I swear she was an admin in a past life.
She had to have been.
She had to be something because that girl took it and ran with it. There was no pausing.
And she still does every single day.
Every day. And when she stops posting for radio, it's like the middle of the night in her country.
Yeah.
She's still on because she is a crusader. She is still on crusade, reporting accounts, doing this. Sharing something if she sees it before we do. Yep. If it's not already posted in the admin chat, she's sharing. And that's what we do. That's the admin. That's how the admins work. And, we don't shout out. And you guys know I am always shouting out the admins. Always. WEXO wouldn't be what it is right now without these ladies. And Ankita, she walked in and fit right in. We have two other ones that will be starting very soon. One of our new admins is also in the medical field. So she's kind of like crazy busy, but she wants to give some time to radio. And our other new admin, Lord have mercy. At Neo Hazed. Vixen.
Yes, Vixen.
Vixen. She's been trained sort of, but she I don't know. We need to like connect with her and find out.
Yeah,
Because
Vixen.
news hit.
Vixen and I worked together this week, but because of the John Day situation, like Trish said, we've put everything on the shelf.
Everything's
So,
on the side burner.
Everything's been put up. So
that's why we even forgot about starting the top 10 of 10.
yeah, and that was instead of this. Yeah.
That was well, it really wasn't instead of. We hadn't even gotten to decide what we were gonna do. The poll ran and then the John Day news hit.
Yeah.
So, we and then we got your votes for which banners you guys liked, which logo you liked. The banners are twice as cool as the logo.
Oh my gosh.
The banners are twice as cool.
Admin Angel is amazing.
Yeah.
She really is with her work. Oh my gosh. We are so fortunate.
Listen, Angel, our graphic designer, was doing our graphic designs in the midst of a volcano. Okay. So one thing radio admins have is loyalty and dedication. There's absolutely nothing that we wouldn't do for each other. Between volcanoes, earthquakes, and KXOLs, it's been a crazy couple weeks. And you guys just need to take a chill. Be calm, stay calm. There ain't no need for all this.
I'll tell you what, it's the one thing I'm most scared of right now at this precise moment in all of this is the fact that the most vocal is quiet. Beckion has not uttered a single peep. And he's the one that's always calling us out for our behaviors. He's not talking. I am really scared about what he's about to do. I really am.
I think it all boils down to this big protest that they're planning.
Yeah.
To be honest. We got Lay out there slaying it. He's winning award after award after award.
I know.
We got Kai doing Gucci. We got Seihan doing Milan. We got Chaniol this morning playing PUBG.
I didn't get to see that. I was working. I wanted to watch that so bad.
I was looking up. I clicked the link for about 10 seconds. That's about all.
We also have we've got Suho with How Are You Bread starting.
How Are You Bread? Yes, 50. My subscription right now. I'll get it. I'll get a new one. It's gonna be a while.
I know.
It'll be a while. But guys, seriously right now, you guys in Korea, you guys could go get tickets to go see Suho's musical. You guys can go get tickets to go see Schumann's musical when it was going around. What can we get? We get to watch your fan cams. That's what we get. We get to watch your fan cams. And then you guys want to turn it around and say that XO ruined, Image is ruined. You know who ruined it? KXOLs.
Yep.
Because there is not an international XOL that thinks any less of them than we did 5 days ago. Not a one of us. Not a one of us. And their mental health right now is really scary. It is. Because I will guarantee you that Jongin and Seihan wanted to be in Korea with Jong Jae at this time.
Yeah.
I'll bet you that Suho definitely didn't want to be working on a musical 16 hours a day where he couldn't be right there. Chaniol already had scheduled with PUBG. I'm sure Lei has already sent his congratulations because he is, he is Lei. And Baekhyun probably hasn't left Jong Dae's side.
Probably not. And then you have Schumann and Dio in the military.
That they can't do a thing, but...
And they can't do anything.
Armin Suck knows how to snub them all. I used to think the Saesangs were the worst. No, KXOLs are the worst. Saesangs, at least you know who they are. They're not on Twitter pretending to be XOs. They're not. I have a mutual that spent over $5,000 just to go see XO Live.
Yeah.
Just to have that privilege once. And I'll tell y'all, when they come back in 2022, and I confidently say 2022, there's a reason for that. When they all come back in 2022 and they do a world tour, please, any of you KXOs that are causing all this havoc, don't come to the States. Don't come to the States to see them, because we don't forget. We're not going to forget what you've all done. We have all this stuff saved on our hard drives, guys. We're not going to forget. So don't come to the States. And that's not a threat. It's a promise. It is a promise. International XOs, we go through a lot more than you guys ever thought of. Because I haven't seen the president of South Korea whisper any bad things about XO. And he's the biggest XO there is in South Korea. I haven't seen him mutter a word that John Day ruined XO's image. And Nature Republic's contract, guys, was expiring anyway.
Yep. That was announced last year.
John Day. Absolutely nothing.
That was announced mid last year, actually. Right
Yeah,
before
that's
Schumann went.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I didn't expect that.
And the SM Town lineup. Really? Can y'all tell me why Shiny's not on the lineup? Shiny didn't ruin XO's image. Oh yeah, because our guys are in military. Why isn't XO on SM's lineup? Because they'll all be in military. NCT Dream. Why aren't they on the lineup? Because there is no more NCT Dream. NCT Dream is becoming a fixed unit. So they will no longer be Dreamies. Because in case you don't know what NCT Dream was about, it was when you first debuted from being a trainee for the NCT units. Okay. You had to be under the age of 18 to be a Dreamie. That's getting a little harder and harder to do. So NCT Dream will be a fixed unit. I see rumors about NCTQ. Well, I guess they weren't rumors, but so I'm not quite sure what the Q stands for yet. We'll find out. Super M, NCTQ. Who knows? Who knows what's in the head of Lee Man-soo?
Yep.
I wish I could find out for 5 minutes. 5 minutes with him. He is a genius. I want 5 minutes with him. But those are rumors, guys, that you guys are feeding into. They want you to feed into that fear. Yes, Denise, you will see him again. I will see them, period. I will see them. Yes, I am. I am speaking it into existence. I will see XO. I will see XO live. But they want you to feed into these fears. All I'm asking you to do is either reach out and ask somebody that knows or do a little research. Okay. Do a little research. 2017, Super Junior wasn't on the lineup either because they were in military. But speaking of Super Junior, I have to say it. I'm going to show it. I ain't even just gonna say it. I have to.
She's got to do something fun.
Y'all know that I love me some Super Junior. Okay. I do. And where? Really? Oh, here it is. I love me some Super Junior.
Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. When she posted that on the group chat.
That's my Superman.
She broke the group chat, y'all. I'm serious. She broke
Superman.
it with that
and
photo.
This concept, It hurts. It hurts. And I really, really wish that this fandom wasn't so uppity about multis. Because, guys, if you don't listen to at least 3 Super Junior songs daily, there's something wrong with you. There really is. Because if I don't hear Super Clap, Black Suit, and Sexy Free and Single, my day's not complete. If I don't jop,
Oh my
because I
God.
need to jop every day. And I live in Florida. It rains a lot. I can't stand the rain. You know, my soon-to-be ex-husband, Lucifer. You know, I can put every situation and every moment of my life into a K-pop song. I can. Even Save Me. Save Me is one of those K-pop songs that everybody can relate to. And y'all know I am not ARMY. But that song, everybody can relate to. Monster X, I just have to listen to discography. That's my life. And then EXO. EXO plays in my house most likely 22 out of 24 hours. Because I do play Radio XOs while I'm sleeping. So I did it again. I do play WEXO while I'm sleeping.
I know it's going to be really hard for you. It's hard for me, and I haven't been here. But let's see, what was it? I saw the first drive post I did was 40 weeks ago. So yeah, for 40 weeks I've been saying Radio XOs. So
Radio
yeah,
XO.
you
So
need
it's
to
going to
get
be
some,
really hard, but we are WEXO.
and we need to get new cards
We
for us
do.
to hand it. Yeah, we gotta get a lot
We
of
do.
things done.
The logo I'm using right here on YouTube, or on right here, this logo, that's the one I'm going to use.
Cat number 3. Sorry, guys.
That's the one I'm going to use for the new cards. I got to get Serena's out. Guys, Super M concert in Los Angeles. If you are going, look for us. Not us, because we can't come again.
We
Not us
can't go.
personally. But Admin Serena, you guys all saw her there last time. Admin Serena will be there. We are doing gift bags. We are handing out gift bags. We are hopefully doing a donut truck. A donut truck. I have calls in, and they don't like to return your call. I'm in Florida. That might be something, Serena, I might have to have either you or one of the twins do. It might be my distance. It might be because I'm calling them from Florida for an event in California. It may be. Because they're just little, food trucks. They're not corporations. So that might be something. And I can't believe we've been on here for an hour already.
Hey, I got to read something. I just got a
Okay.
text from one of our listeners, someone I know. Now, y'all have to remember, this person is not a K-pop. This person is, very, 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 very new to the world of K-pop. But she's been listening all evening to everything. This is her first time to hear about it because she's not in K-pop. And she said, not a single one of us can say we've made it through life without a mistake. But glad that she's been enjoying watching the live. But the biggest thing she's coming away with is maybe this happened to show the fans that the guys are not perfect and that no one is equal, no matter what their career is. And then she goes on to say, not a single one of us is perfect.
Exactly.
And for someone to, I'm sorry, that really blew me away. More than I think she understood how that blew me away. She hit the nail on the head. And she's not even a K-pop fanatic. She has no clue about K-culture. She has no clue about the Korean culture. But she just nailed it. I mean, that's perfect, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Exactly. Very perfect. Tell her thank you. That we agree 100%. Yeah, maybe I can talk her into joining a live here pretty soon.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Okay,
What'd you
guys.
Ugh. Wish she would not do this to me.
I do it all the time. I don't know why you think it's different.
She does.
Don't make me start calling people out. You know I will. It's an hour and 5 minutes. I do want to play the rest of Promise.
Yeah.
So let's leave listening to. Really? I don't know why it does this to me.
What?
Entire screen 3. Ugh. Tell me if you can see it. Can you see it?
You're determined to make me cry tonight, aren't you, Trish?
There goes.
There we go.
Get ready for my nasty email from SM.
What, that they've been monitoring your channel and they expect the payment?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yep.
Okay. I can't. I know what the song means, though. A lot of us may not understand the lyrics, but.
I've been listening to this a lot the last few days.
I posted on my Twitter account 4 songs they have devoted to ex-souls over the years. And this was the first. Hard to believe those vocals are from 2014.
Maybe SM should have kept it a secret that he was Korean. Left him as a Chinese member. Then they'd have nothing to hate against. Ow, this one makes me cry.
Let's not watch that one. No.
I can't do it. It makes me cry. Makes me cry.
You know that we have Bird, we have Butterfly Effect, we have Don't Go, and we have Promise. All of those are devoted to us. Old fans and new ones.
I'm horrible.
Yes, you are. I am trying.
This will make me cry so bad.
Why did you do this to me? I'm gonna walk away, Trish.
I'll stop.
No, keep it going. I'll keep my emotions in check. Unless this is the one in which he absolutely loses it.
It is.
Lord, I hate you, Trish. I hate you for that. But play it. They need to see it.
You know, that's what these KXLs need to do. They need to see our emotions.
Yeah.
If they don't get emotional over paper cuts, what is wrong with them?
Oh, I hate this.
You know? It's ridiculous.
I cannot watch this ever.
I've gotten better. It's because I'm angry. It's because I'm angry. If I wasn't angry, I wouldn't either. Just 5 days ago. 5 days ago. Twitter timeline was John Day everything, John Day vocals, John Day this, John Day that. For, his, what is it, his listeners, unique listeners went up again.
Yeah.
Shelby were still in the charts. Now y'all are hating on him. Now y'all want him to leave XO. You need to leave XO. And if Ryan Reynolds can have a wife and baby, why can't the rest of the members?
I needed that.
thing got me going. I laughed for 20 minutes when I seen it yesterday.
I saw that. That was a
I
much needed
laughed.
laugh.
If Ryan Reynolds can have a wife and kids, why can't the other 9 members? I miss his voice.
Oh, I miss him. Ugh, and I know it's coming.
Yes, it is coming.
But I have some tissue over here.
Hey guys, listen, you know what? This is just because Schumann's going in the service. Can you imagine Baekhyun and Minseok's reaction to this?
How do you think it's going to be when each one sets out? How do you think the other members are going to feel? I can tell you this: when Suho enlists, the day he enlists,
I will guarantee you.
I will
guarantee you that Minseok and Kyung Soo are so angry that they can't help in any way right now.
Well,
There's nothing that they can do for their brother. And, you've got Baek. Baek is like so emotional. And, I saw some joking memes on Twitter that were kind of cute. The only one that should be upset about Jongdae having a baby is Sehun, because he's no longer the baby.
Yeah.
He's the only one that has a right to be upset, because he's no longer the baby. And he's going to pout. He is. He's going to pout when everybody wants to go see the baby and not him.
Well, have you seen that one reaction? That one meme, and someone tagged it to be Sehun babysitting, not knowing where the baby is, and he's holding the baby, and they don't know where the baby is.
Yep, the first one was Lay. The first one was Lay, the very first one of that, and then the 3 of them tossing the baby, and it's Baek Chanyeol and Baek Chanyeol
and Sehun. I think that's what they said. Yeah.
So, that's what we should be doing. We should be making funny memes about the other guys. Can you imagine having the other 8 members of XO as uncles?
Oh.
They're so loud. They're so loud. Jongdae and Baekhyun are so loud. This poor baby. This poor baby's going to be loud and absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous.
And what's going to happen if this baby's a girl? Oh, she will never
can't watch
be
without getting emotional, right?
She will never be able to date, because whoever wants to date his child is going to have to get through 8 uncles. I feel so sorry if this is a girl for her sake. I really do.
Ugh. She'll be gorgeous. She'll be protected. And guys, I really want to plan some kind of baby shower or something. As soon as we get more information, just like a little party, just something to show our support. Because, all of our broadcasts are saved. Yeah. They're saved forever. They're on YouTube and Twitter forever. Facebook, I think, gets rid of them. I don't know. Instagram, you guys don't get us very often, but I do apologize. Because I don't shut up. That's the problem.
Instagram shut you down.
Instagram shuts us down after an hour. We've been an hour and 15 minutes already. And
Well, it's a special night.
if you can listen to paper cuts and not get emotional, you should not be in this fandom.
Thanks a lot. You see, I went through 2 of these. Thank you.
You shouldn't be in this fandom. If you can't see that face that's on the screen right now and miss him terribly, especially right now, it's sad. It's very sad what we're going through. And guys, turn to Super Junior. Turn to your VIPs. If you have mutuals that are VIPs, turn to them. Ask them how they handled it. They went through this, you know.
Yeah.
They went through this. Not all fandoms are perfect, which, you know, we all know that. Nobody's perfect. I know you do, Denise. That was like a perfect picture to freeze on, right?
Yes, it was.
That was like a perfect picture.
I agree.
So, but we need to focus on the positives. Do you know what the positives are? We're getting our very first baby XO. We're getting our very first baby XO. He'll be joining the trainees, and somebody put 2040. 2040, he'd be a little old to be a trainee. He better have debuted by 2040. But yeah, gonna be a trainee, gonna be the first. That's what SM was talking about the next XO that you guys all got screwed up.
Yep.
This whole fandom thought they were wanting another XO. SM couldn't handle another XO, guys.
No.
If
They
you
can
think
barely
those
handle
9 guys
XO.
are easy to handle, you need to dial up SM USA Entertainment and ask.
I agree, Bugs. It did hurt. I just saw her message.
So, oh, Denise, yeah, it's painful. It's painful, but you know what? This fandom, I'm not sure why it constantly needs to be reminded of everything we've been through. Yeah, we've been through more as a fandom than 90% of the other fandoms. You know, and especially the 3rd generation. Those guys are coddled and spoiled.
Yeah.
You know, you take our seniors and you take the 2nd generation, and it's crazy. We've been through so much. 2nd generation is getting all the cyberbullying worse than we are. It's sad, but it's true. Sad but true. Again, our thoughts and prayers are with Jenny.
Yes.
Actually read that crap being said about her.
I can't believe they did that.
Thoughts and prayers with Juhani. He was taking a break due to anxiety disorder. You know that comes from cyberbullying, right? Anxiety is very well treated, very easily treated. Not when it's constantly put in your face what your failures are or how people look at you. So that is why Juhani is unrest. I had hopes and dreams that when 17 toured, that S-Coops would be back and he would be recovered. He is not. So our thoughts and prayers are with him as well. Am I missing anybody? Yu-Gi-Oh! Got 7. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not feeling well and was unable to join Got 7 on some activities. But I'm thinking he's on the mend. I haven't seen any difference. Wendy is home and healing. That is good news. ATs, guys. ATs. A-Tinies. Sweet little bunch they are. And by little bunch, I mean little bunch. So let's help them if we can, okay? They're rookies. They are no threat to EXO. So don't blast me in the DMs. My priority always has been, always will be EXO. But I'm human. I like others. I like other things. I like other things. An hour and 20 minutes. I think
Yeah.
that's enough. Joy, you got anything you want to add? So I don't shut up.
Well, you handled yourself very well tonight in the midst of everything this week that we have talked about, felt, and such. And I really don't know what else to say. You've said a lot already. Excuse me, I'm about to have a cat fight right over here. This is the little one, by the way. This, oh, wiggle worm.
Hi, Belle.
Sorry, that was Belle. That was the wiggle worm. Um, for those who have just joined, I see a lot of people are starting to kind of come in, but we've been here for an hour, almost hour and a half. Go back and listen on YouTube. There is so many versions of Exploration Dot. Listen to what they have to say in the mint. Us international fans did not get privy to their last comment, their last mint. Go back and listen to what Suho says. Go back and listen to what every one of them say. Chanio, I think it was Chanio that said that Butterfly Effect was a follow-up from Don't Go. It's also devoted to Exols. You've got at least 4 songs over this from 2014 until now devoted to us. Go back and listen to each one of them. Go back and listen to Promise, Don't Go, Bird, Butterfly Effect. Listen to each one of those songs. And then you can come into my timeline. You can tell me that they don't care about us. And this is how we repay them. It just breaks my heart because our guys, they go above and beyond what most K-pop groups do. I know several K-pop groups. I've seen hardly any interaction with fans because they're scared. And this is a good reason why. Guys, get real. They're in their mid-20s. They've got girlfriends. They're in a relationship. They're just not going to let us know. And even more so now, we will not know anything until it happens. So that's my soapbox. Go back and listen. Go back and watch Exploration Dot. I stayed up 29 hours on New Year's Eve to watch that. That was my Christmas present. Every one of our admins were up watching Exploration Dot because we're international Exols. But we were up supporting them and watching them. So, I mean, that's all we can do. That's all you're supposed to do as a fan. That's all you're supposed to do as an XOL. Support them, cheer them, encourage them. That's what a fan does. At least that's what it is over here in the US. A fan appreciates what the artist does. And to show them, we attend their concerts. We buy their merchandise. We say nice things to them because we really like them. But that's where it stops. I don't know of any K-pop artist that's dating or has dated a fan. I might be wrong. But there's a reason for that. So, I'm done with my soapbox. I went for 3 minutes. I'm done. So
A 3-minute soapbox, y'all. You guys wish I did a 3-minute soapbox.
I don't want to come down. I want to end this on a really good note, a little higher pitch note, and if I continue, you won't like me. So
See,
I'll mama talk.
I would have to be her conscience.
I will mama talk everybody to death. Even my boys don't like
I've
it.
tried that. I've tried mama talking these guys. It don't work. So anyway, guys, support John Doe. Support WEXO. I did it. Said it right this time. Support WEXO.
Yes.
Support XO. It wasn't that long ago you guys were questioning my support, my loyalty.
Just last week, wasn't it?
That long ago. Huh.
It was just like last
Tables
week.
have turned. And the tables have turned. And yes, one of these days I will say what I want to say about that subject. I will. Time will tell. Karma will do its thing. Admin Joy told me I have to wait 3 months. I don't forget. So when that 3 months is up, y'all
We're
are
gonna see. We will see.
all gonna get it.
We
Because
will
if
see.
Karma don't do it, Trisha's gonna. Trisha's gonna.
I will be here all weekend. I think actually tonight after this, I have to go make a cake. So I have a cake order tomorrow, but I will be here all weekend with you guys again.
I am going to
Have to do some fun things. I gotta come up with some fun things to do with y'all.
I'll be with you. I'll be
I
with
know
you
you
all
will.
weekend. I have to work all weekend.
I worked all
Yeah, I
week.
don't know why I decided to go back to work. That's just ridiculous. It's just something about money and paying bills,
Money,
I
yeah,
guess.
and
I was
bills,
like that. Yeah.
adulting.
I like my lights on. Let me tell you, my
Yeah.
lights flickered today. Power went off. I got paranoid.
I-
I'm like, wait, didn't that get paid? It did. It was just a flicker.
Oh,
I was good. So
yeah, I know. When that happens, I will go and check and like, okay, I did pay. Did I pay? Yeah, I know.
that's the first thing I do is check to see if I paid the bill. Then I'll call. When do I expect my power back on?
Yeah.
'Cause then I know I'm not going to hear when you pay your bill. But an hour and 26 minutes, guys. Y'all have a good night. Join
Like that
us.
cake.
We're here. You know, anybody want to go live with me one day? Hit me up. I'll go live.
Please be her
I go live
conscience for a
any day.
day.
I'll go live
Someone be
any
her
day.
conscience for a day for me, please. Pretty
Yeah,
please.
you know, you don't want to walk a mile in my shoes. That's boring. Spend 5 minutes in my head. That's a good time.
Where she needs her conscience the most. So
Yeah,
yes, I
good.
need someone to help me out. So please, somebody next week.
Somebody
Join
next
us.
week has to join me.
Yes. It does, and
I mean,
y'all
Edmund
don't
Joy
have
will
to
be
be an
here.
admin. We don't have to have an admin.
What do you mean we don't have to?
I mean, you can invite an IXOL.
Yeah, I
Today,
tried tonight. Nobody showed up.
you know,
Yeah, I'm
maybe
gonna
we
message
should have a drawing.
somebody. I'm gonna message somebody. I'm gonna get us we're gonna have a special guest next week. We are.
We need
It's
to.
gonna be a surprise, but we're gonna have a special somebody next week.
We'll have to. Yep.
We'll figure it out. We got all week to figure it out. Well, you know, the way I scroll, we got one day. So you guys all have a great night. See you later.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you this weekend. Make it
Stop
easy.
hating. Start loving.
Bye.